Good morning, Seawolves. I'm Danielle Gardner. Thanks for tuning in to Studio Blue. We have some great stories for you today. Starting off, we have an interview with the organizer from Higher Fire Festival named Xander. If you've ever been to this festival before, you probably know him as the Spaceman. Let's go to Tyler to see what this guy's all about.
My name is Xander. All my friends call me Spaceman. So everybody in attendance has to have a negative COVID test to be here. In addition to that, we're doing temperature checks at the door, and we're also going to be doing oxygen levels to make sure that everybody is actually comfortable interacting. Truly, I think that this is safer than going to any type of public space because every single person here has presented a negative coronavirus test to be in the building.
So why are you throwing this event?
I think that more than anything, people really need connection at this point. We're the most social animals that live on this planet, and without being able to socialize, we really lose a step. I think that it's important to be around inspiring people constantly, and to be able to bring them all together in one place is the reason I'm throwing this event. Really bright, and it's so interesting to be in a place of such tumultuous change because it's really pushed me forward to figure out what I want to do with the rest of my life, and I couldn't do anything without the friends and family that I have in my life now. So what I really want to do with my life is create opportunity for other people.
For our next story, we have an interview with Valerie Robinson, who has some interesting information about a coronavirus vaccine development.
And how do the clinical trials for COVID research differ from those clinical trials for other vaccines and diseases that you've worked on before?
Well, one of the things that's going on is that everything is sped up very quickly. I know at Providence, we've been rushing to get the trials started, and what used to take us months takes us just a couple of weeks for the COVID trials. And I know that the government, the FDA, is actively working as well to be as quick as they can, and they're partnering with industry and the people who are producing the vaccines in order to get things done as quickly as possibly can.
Mm-hmm. Why do some of the vaccines need to be kept at such a low temperature?
That has to do with the technology they're using. They're using this stuff called mRNA, and it's very unstable. And then the things that they have to put in with the mRNA in the vaccine are also pretty unstable. So they have to keep them at extremely low temperatures, which provides stability.
So it's been reported that Moderna's vaccine has had a 94% efficacy rate. Why does this seem to surprise the public, and is this uncommon?
It is uncommon. I think Pfizer's vaccine also came in at 95% effective, so that's really good news. The CDC reports that the flu vaccine for 2019-2020 was only 45% effective, so you can imagine that a 94 or 95% efficacy rate is really good, and it's going to be a game changer as far as COVID's concerned.
Mm-hmm. And finally, what should we be doing while we're waiting to get vaccinated?
Well, do the three things you've heard. Wear a mask, social distance, and wash your hands.
Thank you very much.
Sure.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We look forward to seeing you again soon. But until then, I'm Danielle Gardner with Studio Blue.